It's time for the fast men. It's the men's 100 metres. Lanes 1 to 8. OJ Edun from Great Britain. The 22-year-old lines up in lane number 7, but Kendall Williams of the USA, one of the fastest on paper in 5. So Simon Magagwi of South Africa, the former South African record holder at this event, 10.07 seconds this season, under 10 seconds at his best. That was 4 seasons ago. Taekwondo Tracy of Jamaica, the new Jamaican 100-metre champion. Closed down the US anchorman in the sprint relay last night, 10.07 seconds this season, that's the lifetime best. Xu Zhenyu of China, 10.21 seconds. He lines up in lane number 3. Marvin René of France, 3rd at the French Championships, replacing the late withdrawal, the injury to Jimmy Vicaut. Big opportunity here for him, starts in lane number 4. And then in lane 5, Kendall Williams of the USA, 3rd at the US Championships, led off the winning US sprint relay team last night, 9.99 seconds this season. Lucas Jakubczyk of Germany, lane number 6, 10.07 at his best. 33 years old now, experienced. And then a nice smile from OJ Edun of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. 5th at the UK Championships, 10.04 seconds. He's excited for this. He's looking forward to the opportunity. And completing the lineup in 8. Ozwelski of Poland, 10.21 seconds this season. 4 times the Polish indoor champion, over 60 meters. Should be a close race this, it really is hard to call. 4 athletes within a 1/10 of a second of each other, but leading the way is Williams of the United States in lane number 5. 9.99 seconds this season. The men's 100 meters. Magagwi, Tracy, Xu René, Williams, Jakubczyk, Edun, Ozwelski of Poland. The fast men have waited patiently through day 1 of this World Cup action. Well, it's a good start, it's a pretty even start as well. The Jamaican Tracy going well in lane number 2. Williams has got a bit of work to do here. Jamaica, USA. Oh, it's a photo finish between the familiar sprinting names of Jamaica and the United States. Tracy of Jamaica. Well, all the athletes, this is what we do. We look up at the big screen, we wait for a replay. 10.07 seconds is his lifetime best this year. So if it's confirmed that it has been, the Jamaican gets the victory. 10.03 seconds, a personal best and 8 points for him. Kendall Williams 10.05, and Magagwi of South Africa picks up the bronze. It was the usual battle that we expect to love in men's sprinting, and once again a Jamaican is in the number 1 spot.
Well, the Jamaicans are really, one generation has come and virtually gone, but look, second to right there. Taekwondo Tracy gets a brilliant start, the 25-year-old, and this is running to a personal best. Battle, brilliant battle with Magagwi of South Africa in the green on the far side, but he takes it marginally there from the charging Kendall Williams of the USA, who takes second place. Very, very tight at the finish, but 10.03 and maximum points for the Jamaicans.
Well, he did lead off the Jamaican team, which won their heat last year at the World Championships here in London. But of course, we know the ending and the DNF of the Jamaican team in the final race that included Usain Bolt. But there's your photo finish. I said it was hard to call, but Tracy grabs the victory from Williams by 2/100ths of a... 8 points for the Jamaican team, 10.03, PB and personal best. America, though, pick up more points with Kendall Williams. South Africa in 3rd, and OJ Edun for Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 4th.
The men's 100-meter final at the World Athletics Meet in London delivered a spectacle worthy of the sport's greatest traditions. The event brought together a remarkable collection of sprinters from across the globe, each carrying the pride of their nation and the ambition to etch their name into history. From the moment the 8 competitors assembled on the track, the anticipation was electric, hinting at a clash as intense as any the sport has seen. Lining up in lane 1 was Britain's 22-year-old talent OJ Edun, who entered with a season's best of 10.04. Jamaica's Rohan Taekwondo Tracy, crowned national champion earlier in the year with a lifetime mark of 10.07, took his place in lane 2. His anchor leg performance in the relay the night before had already stamped him as a man in form. Lane 3 was filled by Xu Zhenyu of China, a 10.21 sprinter. France's Marvin René occupied lane 4, gaining a last-minute opportunity following Jimmy Vicaut's injury withdrawal. The favorites stood in lane 5. Kendall Williams of the USA, fresh from leading his country's victorious 4 by 100-meter relay team and carrying a season's best of 9.99. Germany's veteran Lukas Jakubczyk, 33 years old and boasting a 10.07 personal best, lined up in lane 6. Britain's second entry, OJ Edun, settled into lane 7, while Poland's Przemysław Słowikowski, renowned as a 4-time national indoor 60m champion with a 10.21 season's mark, completed the field in lane 8. The atmosphere inside the stadium was thick with suspense. With 4 athletes clustered within a tenth of a second in personal bests, no one dared predict the outcome. At the crack of the starter's gun, the field burst forward in unison. Tracy blasted out of the blocks from lane 2, instantly surging into contention. Williams, quick to react, powered through his drive phase, determined to assert his dominance. From the outer lanes, South Africa's seasoned sprinter Simon Magakwi began closing, adding another layer of drama. The finish could not have been tighter. The crowd held its breath as the runners dipped for the line in a blur of speed. Moments later, the stadium erupted. The replay on the giant screen confirmed it. Jamaica's Rohan Taekwondo Tracy had triumphed with a dazzling personal best of 10.03. Just behind, Williams clocked 10.05 for silver, while Magakwi secured bronze with 10.11. Britain's OJ Edun followed closely in 4th. For Jamaica, Tracy's victory was far more than a single race. It was another chapter in a legacy that stretches back to legends like Usain Bolt. Though a new generation now carries the torch, the island nation's authority in sprinting remains undiminished. Born on June 10, 1993, Tracy honed his skills at Garvey Maceo High School before moving on to the University of Technology, Jamaica. He developed under the guidance of the famed Stephen Francis at MVP Track Club, training alongside icons such as Asafa Powell. Tracy's journey has not been linear. Following a breakout 2018, when he captured the Jamaican 100-meter title, struck gold at the NACAC Championships with a meet record of 10.03, and anchored his nation to victory at the Continental Cup, he left MVP for the United States, where he now trains with Lance Browman. Today, his versatility across the 100m, 200m, 60m indoors, and relays marks him as one of the most complete sprinters of his generation. Williams's silver medal reinforced America's depth and strength in sprinting. Already instrumental in their relay triumph, his London performance emphasized his consistency on the global stage. Meanwhile, Magakwi's podium finish was a testament to his resilience. The former South African record holder showed that experience still counts against the world's best. This final embodied the very essence of international sprinting. Athletes from Jamaica, the USA, South Africa, Britain, China, Germany, France, and Poland shared one stage, one moment, one pursuit of glory. Beyond renewing the famous USA-Jamaica rivalry, the race highlighted the growing strength of challengers from across the sprinting world. For the crowd in London and the millions watching worldwide, the men's 100-meter once again proved why it is considered the crown jewel of athletics, where every stride is a battle, every fraction of a second matters, and victory belongs only to the bravest.